Hello, guys. Is Mr. Mpofu here? Are you Mr. Mpofu? Hello. How you doing, my friend?
I'm okay.
My name's Forrest.
Forrest?
Yeah. Nice to meet you. I grew up here a long time ago, and I was wondering if I could just walk around a little bit, see my old home while I'm in town.
He looks like a reporter.
A reporter? Come out here, Mitchell.
He must have spotted Mitch's camera. Gotta think fast.
Wait on,
Mitchell.
Huh?
how old is the reporter?
I don't know. You tell me.
I have him smiling, and he knows we're no threat, so I'm gonna go for it.
All right, Mpofu, Tatena Shamari, we're just gonna walk around a little bit, eh?
All right.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Boy, what a beautiful place this was. A big house, there's the pool, and this is our farm. Everything you can see belongs to my family, as far as you can see. Hey, Mom, look where I am. Still beautiful. This is where every birthday party of mine happened until age 14.
Looking around brings me right back to my last day here. When political unrest turned Zimbabweans against each other.
We knew things were bad. Neighbors had lost farms, people had been tortured. One day I came home from school. It was a day just like any other. Went inside to do my homework, and 15 minutes later, 35 kids with AK-47s came marching up the door, put a gun to my mother's head, and told us if we weren't gone in 24 hours, we'd be dead. We packed up 3 suitcases of clothes and fled to the United States. The United States changed my life, and it presented me with the opportunities to end up caring for wildlife and presenting wildlife to the world. I've had a number of days to process what I saw at the farm, but the thing is, it's actually given me some closure. What I realize now is the life I had growing up doesn't exist anymore. I can now get on my mission. I'm going to my real home, the African bush. I've been contacted by one of my oldest family friends. He's a man, a myth, and a legend, Mr. John Stevens, and he has told me about this lion of epic proportions. A lion that has been outcast from other prides of lions because of his tremendous size and aggression. John, what a delight it is to see you. Oh, come here.
A real pleasure to see you.
John has worked in conservation since before I was born. At nearly 1,500 square miles, his territory is one of the largest in Africa.
Here, it's the real thing, the way Africa used to be.
Yeah.
All we need is a herd of elephant, and if we wait long enough in the evening, you have herds crossing the river.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's heaven.
I mean, it's massive.
And such a variety of wildlife, and a lot of very important work being done on the property.
The Conservancy supports over 35 species of game animal, including elephant, rhino, and the largest lion population in Zimbabwe.
My understanding is in this area there's some huge lions, big black-maned animals that are reminiscent of Cape lions from back in the day.
I mean, we see them every day.
Yeah.
In fact, they have a bit of a reputation.
Originally found on the southern tip of Africa, the Cape lion went extinct nearly 200 years ago. No photos exist, and the few stories that remain make it sound like something out of legend. An enormous predator weighing over 600 pounds, more than 1.5 times larger than a traditional African lion. They were big enough to scare elephants and eat them. Shrouded in a thick, large black mane with black-tipped ears and huge paws, they were known wanderers, either cast out or choosing not to live in prides. If I can identify and get a DNA sample from a descendant, the genetic information could one day bring the original beast back.
So do you think that there's any chance that lions here could have Cape lion genetics in them? I mean, what would account for this big black mane and these huge paws and this oversized animal?
The gene pool could have originated south from here. And you know the distances that lions travel.
Certainly.
Particularly the males,
Right.
when they cast out of the pride. And they cover incredible distances.
Cape lions originated in the Karoo Plains of South Africa. So if this is a descendant, it's traveled over 1,000 miles north, likely the result of tracking elephant migrations before finding a new home in Zimbabwe.
You told me that you knew a tracker who had seen this very large black maned lion.
I think you're referring to James. He knows the area intimately. And he has got to know this particularly large lion. Speak to him, and let's see if we can't get after that lion.
But before I meet John's tracker, I can't resist the chance to get into the bush, set a few cameras, and take a shot at spotting the huge lion right away. But unlike normal safaris, my team and I will be doing this entire expedition on foot.
This is a great area. You know, you can see there's tons of impala tracks, there's rhino tracks right here, there's bushbuck here. You know, looking at a water source like this, if you're a lion, it's like looking at a menu. I'm gonna get the bait, get the trail cameras, and we'll set them up right around here. What I'm doing right now, I'll take a break, is scent trailing of this huge side of meat. And I'm just dragging it all around this watering hole area. Obviously, we're looking for lions. So if it gets a whiff of this, follows it all the way to the tree that I'm gonna train it up on. We'll get it on trail camera. We'll know our big lion's here. Hey, Mitch, when you have a sec, can you give me a hand? 1, 2, 3. God, what a strong guy you are. All right, let it down. Beauty. Thanks, bud. When you're in the African bush, a piece of rope doesn't cut it, so you have to use chain because there are some serious toothy things out here that are gonna wanna eat this.
Having now spent over an hour dragging 70 pounds of raw meat around a busy watering hole, my crew is understandably edgy.
Are we in any danger right now?
You know, it's not really a great situation to be in if any predators show up, but at the same time, you don't have to be faster than the animal. You just have to be faster than the Mitch.
Our trail cams are in place, so we're leaving the kill zone and trekking to a nearby village to meet James. He's the Conservancy's most experienced tracker and the key to finding our Cape lion descendant.
Mangwana ni Shamari.
I'm James.
James, nice to meet you.
Sure.
So our friend John told me that you have some interesting stories about a very big shumba, big lion.
The name Shumba Nema.
Shumba Nema, black lion.
The mane of that one is black, total black.
Wow.
The ears are total black.
And he's bigger than all the other lions.
He's one of the biggest ones that I've seen in the Conservancy.
How big are his paws?
I can say the size of my pot.
No kidding.
It's like an elephant pot.
That's huge.
Very big.
Do you think it's possible that this shumba has got some Cape lion inside of his blood?
Yeah, I'm thinking that is a Cape lion because the meal that he feeds on, he don't even catch any small animal. He's an unbelievable lion.
The black mane and ears suggest this is not some oversized African lion. This could be a genetic relative of the giant Cape lion, but I'm going to need a DNA sample to prove it.
Do you think, James, that you can help me try and track this lion?
Yes, I can. I don't know how brave you are. Then you can pull some of his.
I pull the hair.
Yes.
Okay.
James is meeting me tomorrow morning to begin our hunt. So I'm picking up our trail cams now. I want to see if our bait lured in this black lion.
So the first bad sign is the fact that the bait's not gone, but it has clearly been eaten. There's really only two things out here that'll chew through a big bone like that. My suspicion is it's hyenas that have shredded this up, because I think if it was a lion, he would have come up, ripped the whole thing down. There's only one way to find out. Gotta finish pointing the trail cameras.
Coming up, I get myself and the crew surrounded.
I want you to back up.